I don't even know.
Guys, they are making...
I so prayed that this would not happen.
This is a Gem in the Holograms movie.
I want it to fail even though they announced it.
I'm gonna make you see it. By yourself.
Yes.
By yourself.
Good luck, my friend. I will not be there.
I will be missed.
We're gonna watch something manly.
Yes.
And action-y.
So you should have did that. Are you recording again?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Hi. Welcome to Movie Roulette. I'm Chad.
I'm Leah.
I'm Bob.
And this is Bob. He's one of the new guys.
I'm the new guy.
We found him on the street.
We liked his name.
We liked his name too. It's fun. It's generic. And
you can spell it backwards.
Yeah. And forward. Weird. So alright. So basically this is how it goes. Movie Roulette is basically a show where we pick the movie at random. Now the rules are simple. The movie has to be released tonight. Along with that, it has to be chosen at random. Nothing said. The one thing though is that since we are short a couple people, we will be leaving out one movie. Normally we would do 2 movies. However, we're only doing one tonight because we don't have a 4th person. So, what are tonight's movies, guys?
Divergence, I believe.
And then
the Muppets movie.
The Muppets. Well, I think we all know what we want.
Yeah.
I know what I want.
That's right.
I
can't
know
read
what
your
you're
mind.
thinking.
Yeah, we're all gonna go see Gem and the Holograms.
That's
tonight.
right.
Yes,
that's right.
We're having a concert down at the Fox Theater. It's gonna be awesome.
Let's go, guys. Go.
All right.
Let's do it up.
So tonight, this is how we are making our decision.
Okay.
We're gonna flip a coin. So heads, we do Muppets, and tails, we do Divergent.
All right.
Sure.
All right. So let's go. Heads. I guess we're seeing the Muppets.
We're seeing the Muppets.
All right, let's go.
We are about to witness the takeoff of the first manned rocket to outer space. We pick up the count. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
We're off to visit the planet. There are treats galore in the sky. Venus is loaded with candy, and ice cream is found upon Mars. The soda pop isn't on Saturn. When you're thirsty, it's sure it's the spot. And Jupiter's really jumping with popcorn that's buttered and hot. But the best of them all is the planet, where all of these treats are at hand. And that is the spot we now head for, our theater refreshment stand.
CIA, Interpol. What is the CIA doing here? This is my jurisdiction. Not to mention my badge is bigger.
One of the stolen paintings was on loan from the New York Metropolitan Museum of Art. So, this is CIA jurisdiction. Also, this is my travel badge. Here's my real badge.
Oh, you must have been looking at the wrong badge.
Who's their kid Midge? Anyway, okay. Anyway, welcome back to Movie Roulette. I'm Chad.
I'm Leah.
And I'm Bob.
And that's Bob. Now, that was the Muppets. Most Wanted. Now, my first question before we even get started is, what exactly did you guys feel about the first movie?
Well, the music was really strong. It had a really important goal driving the entire film.
Okay. I agree, actually. I do.
I definitely agree with that. The first film was, right off the bat, you kind of saw the direction that was heading.
Yeah, it had one point. Whatever happened, they had to reach that point.
Yes.
Yeah, I also felt like the plot was a lot more seriously taken.
Yes.
I didn't feel like it was as... I think the entire plot of the getting it back together was like the biggest plot point.
Absolutely.
But this isn't about that movie.
No.
Which was great. Let's talk about the Muppets. Most Wanted. Now, first off, the entire movie was pretty much about Kermit the Frog going to jail and getting pretty much replaced by the evil Constantine, the most dangerous frog in the world. And the Muppets go on a world tour, and what it is that Constantine goes with them, and everybody thinks he's Kermit.
Except for Animal.
Except Animal.
Animal picked
Which
it
is
up.
really
Animal
interesting.
instincts.
Exactly.
Bad frog.
Bad frog and puns. I like puns. But yeah, so that was the movie, and they were trying to steal the crown jewels.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
While they were trying to disguise it as this big, elaborate, Muppet show, pretty much.
Right.
So one thing, though, is, I don't know, what exactly did you guys think, though? What was everybody's thoughts on that one?
Yeah.
I liked the movie. The songs were nice. But the plot was a bit less driven than the other one.
Do you think the plot was less driven? How so?
Because it's not really iron. It's not really put on with iron in this movie. it kind of goes one direction, and
Yeah.
though not in a bad way. It's just
It's
a
almost
little a little more scattered.
It's
Yeah, it's definitely like somebody having like just some sort of weird schizophrenic episode or something like that. It's a lot of things going on at the same time. Very, very sporadic.
See, I would have to disagree with that. I think the plot was very, very basic. That was what kind of surprised me. With the first movie, you had a complicated plot. You had the fact that, hey, she wants to get married. That's a big deal.
But she's always wanted to get married.
Right. Well, obviously, but not Miss Piggy, Amy Adams.
Oh.
And then you have, the brother concept, too.
Yes,
The fact that the two brothers have been together forever.
yeah.
And
But they're
separate
so
them.
different, and
Yeah.
they have to come to terms with that.
This plot, though, I didn't feel like there was a lot of complications.
No,
I didn't
not really.
feel like there was a stone in between everything. Everybody just accepted exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that I was very put off by.
Okay.
I think I could say.
That's fair enough.
So, yeah. The one thing though is I would really say is Tina Fey was
Oh.
awesome.
I loved her character.
I think
Tina Fey was awesome.
Tina Fey was great.
Yeah.
Who was the guy? Who was the thief? Like the main bad guy.
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais.
He is
Yeah.
definitely one of
But I
my
have to
favorite
say, it must have
English
been so
actors.
much fun playing any character in this film.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hands up. You have to have fun. See, that's the thing though. When you're in a Muppets movie, you have to have fun.
It's just like, on your contract, have fun or you don't get paid.
Exactly. Well, I don't think any of them got paid. It's a Muppets movie. They don't have that big of a budget.
Well, some of the people were in the pajamas anyway, so I doubt they got paid.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. The one thing though is I can say though, my one biggest maybe nitpick is that I felt like the movie or the music actually wasn't as strong.
Well, it wasn't everybody singing the exact same song at the same time.
Right.
Like in the first movie, these were individuals doing different things at different times.
True, but I also felt like all the songs were in the same tempo.
Yeah, and then you don't notice it after like the first song, but the second song, but the third one, you're like,
It sounds like you're singing the same song. You know?
Yeah.
I felt like the song was I felt like the first song, okay, it was great. I love the opening. The opening song was awesome. I love the fact that they acknowledge the fact that they are doing a sequel.
I mean, if they're gonna do it, they might as well own it.
Yeah, they literally was.
Definitely.
It was directly after the first movie.
Yeah.
I thought that was perfectly set up.
I agree. I thought it went
Right.
very well into the next movie.
Yeah, definitely. I would.
As far as the music though, I would say that, in most cases, I would say I completely agree with you. There were several exceptions within the movie, which I'm sure you're aware of, that really went with what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
And they were great songs.
Oh, I think the Miss Piggy. Yeah, are you talking about the Miss Piggy one?
That one and within.
And also, I really like the villain song, and I count
Yeah.
that as the
Oh, the
prison
villain
song.
song. The villain song with Miss
the
Piggy and the
Gulag
train
as
and the
well.
Gulag.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
The fact that who was it that was in the prison with them?
Oh my gosh.
Danny
Trejo. Ray Liotta.
Yeah, they
There's so many. We can't even name them.
Yeah, Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga. Like, just out of the blue.
Suddenly she likes Muppets.
So I guess so.
Well, she is kind of a
that's-
Muppet anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I think Lady Gaga is a Muppet, hands down. She has to be.
But is she a woman or a Muppet?
Oh no,
guys?
she's a Muppet.
Oh, she's
a Muppet.
She's a Muppet.
Or is
she's a
she a
Muppet.
womanly Muppet?
She's a Muppet.
She's a Muppet. Hands down. She's not a womanly Muppet. She's a Muppet.
She's a Muppet.
The one thing though is I think if they would have taken away though, I don't know, maybe change the premise of the movie itself. I think, yeah, I think what it should have been is it should have been a direct follow-up of them getting back together. You know what I mean? Just, what are we going to do next? The first thing if I think of a Muppet is going back, getting back together, when the Muppets are getting back together, my first thought would not be, let's go on a world tour.
It would be like, let's clean up our old set.
Yeah.
Let's get some funding and do boring business things.
No, not that would be, Animal does your taxes.
No, that would actually be great.
We're done.
I would love to see that.
We owe the government money. No, but I mean, it was just, I feel like the whole entire thing would have been, let's start from the bottom. Because the scene when they get to the big theater was awesome. But when they were in that little hole in the wall, I think that would have been a little bit more interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the one that Kermit picked out.
Yeah.
I would have actually kind of enjoyed watching them mess up.
Yeah.
As strange as that sounds.
Yeah, just getting from point A to point B, but in a very hard way.
It's not going to be smooth.
No.
But it's going to be fun and funny.
Yeah, so any final thoughts?
I do have one question.
Yes, random voice in the sky.
Ooh, this is God. Do you feel that you would need to see the first movie to watch this one?
Not necessarily.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Because it takes off right. I mean, it's literally boom. Hey, there's a sequel.
Yeah.
Why is the camera still here?
Yeah. That I think they really played it off well, so that way it would make you curious to see the first movie.
Even if you took like maybe a little kid who maybe hasn't seen the first one,
right?
They would enjoy the movie and probably say, "Hey, Mom, can we see the first one?"
Yeah. And I feel like they really played it off as we're doing a sequel,
but it's a standalone.
But it is a standalone movie. I feel like they played that off very well. That it is a standalone. It's a standalone sequel.
Yeah.
It's like the G.I. Joe movie we never mentioned. That I just mentioned.
I have no idea what you're speaking of.
I'm a girl. Why would I know that?
Well, hey, I saw it.
Can I say one complaint I picked up in both movies?
Sure.
What really bothers me about the very first movie, and I picked it up in the second one as well, is the hippie chick. Her voice is too high. She in the original show, she's like, "Yeah, man, what's going on?" This one, if you watch carefully, she has a high tone voice.
See, I can't really comment on that, and the only reason why is because I would have to rewatch the original stuff.
And that's what really just bothers me.
Do you think they took that away on purpose?
I don't. I think they just maybe didn't realize what was going on. Okay. Yeah. I think it was accidental. I don't think they did it on purpose.
I definitely understand where you're coming from, but I'm not sure maybe they couldn't get the same person voicing her.
Well, still, I mean, I could do it. Yeah, man, you're great. You're awesome, bro.
They should have cast you then.
Where are you going, man?
Why didn't you try out for the movie? But what is in the end? What would you say?
I would definitely give it a B+.
B+?
Yes. And that's just based on comments we've already made regarding plot and everything.
I would also agree, but I would probably just give it a B.
Okay.
And the only reason why is because I feel like the movie itself is good as a standalone, but the music was just missing something. I think that's the biggest drive point of the Muppets is the music. So, Leah?
I'm actually going to give it an A.
Really?
Because even though the elements we talked about are a bit off, it works for the Muppets.
That is true.
They're
Muppets.
Yeah, it's true. They are Muppets.
They're sporadic. They do things weird.
I will
That's
agree.
why I give it an A.
Okay,
fair enough.
All right, well, thank you for watching. This was Movie Roulette. We'll see you next week.
Peace.